Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. As we'll see, the Kennesaw State Owls taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
He'll keep it himself. Turning on the Jets. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. Just ran him over. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So FIU's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Makes a man miss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Got the quick completion. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. He's got him in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The option look. Makes him talk to the hand. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lofts one deep down the right side. Catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They'll go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. It's a running room. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Trying to beat him to the left. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for space. It's Bennett. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Moss. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. Gets it past the marker. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Williams looking for a man. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air. It's Jenkins. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the is on the same page for this big down. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Jenkins. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Perry. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the offense just going to spike it here. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the 2nd quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Takes the handoff. It's Bennett. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Williams will pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Dawson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot of daylight, he gets 1 to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Got it set up on the outside. Quick step and go. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Under fire. Oh, a lot of space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Creates a little space. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Jenkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Dawson. There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got a man, it's Payne. He'll work his way down to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Owens. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Williams will pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. There's the pressure. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, FIU. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
26, Kennesaw State.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Williams looking for a man. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Bennett. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Bullock. Wide open spaces. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. They go to the ground.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going.
Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wallace. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. It's a seam wide open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd down, going up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Williams looking for a man. Big fella moving. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.